Hey there guys, Kate here, and today we are gonna be talking about Roblox making the same item over and over again. But before we get into the items, if you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Just hit like and subscribe, because why not? It's free and I would appreciate it. Alright, so as I said, Roblox made the same items over and over again. But you might be asking, well, what do you mean by that? Are you talking about the textures? No, I'm literally talking about Roblox making the same items over and over again. Okay, so let's go back to the early days of hats on Roblox. So back in 2007 and 2008, Roblox weren't really sure on what they were doing, and they would sometimes upload the same thing over and over without realizing they uploaded it. So here's the cheese hat that is on sale for 95 Robux, 61,000 favorites, and this is still on sale. It was released in August 2007. But we have this cheese hat, which was released on August 9th, 2007, and this was released on August 14th. So this was actually released before the one that is on sale, but it only has 796 favorites, and it's not on sale. But it appears to have been on sale at some point because people actually own this one. Not a lot, but people actually own it. Now this is odd considering that you could own two cheese hats that are exactly the same. The only difference being the descriptions having like weird lines on this one and not here. This is pretty interesting considering this one only has like 796 favorites and this one has 61,000. So this one is kind of obsolete and unknown. I mean, if you just stumbled across this hat, you would think, oh, cheese hat, right? But no, this is just strange. There are people that own this cheese hat, this one. Then there's plenty of people that own the other cheese hat. So let's go ahead and look a little bit deeper into this. So the cheese hat we all know and love presumably has at least more than 100,000 sales. People have bought this, but the weird rare cheese hat only has 454 sales. So I don't know what the deal is with this cheese hat, but it is significantly rarer than the other one. And it's just strange how Roblox can just make the same item twice. But stuff gets weirder from here. So next up we will keep it a little simple. We have the witch hat and then the other witch hat. You see they are the same item, they are just like in kind of a different positions, and this one has 2,000 favorites and this one has 572. So now this witch hat from October 10th 2007, people actually own this one, but then this other variant only has 4 owners. So this is actually one of the rarest hats on Roblox, and it's just a duplicate of another hat. But I guess it's one of those Roblox mysteries that will go unsolved. But yes, once again Roblox made the witch hat twice. But the next one is even crazier. So see, here you have the tea kettle hat for 5,200 Robux. It is a limited with 17,900 favorites created in January 2008. Yeah, so you could just buy it, whatever, people own it, it's a normal Roblox item. Right, well, what if I told you that there are 4 other items that are the exact same duplicates of this? So bear with me. We have the tea kettle hat with 740 favorites, the tea kettle hat with 627 favorites, the tea kettle hat with 881 favorites, the tea kettle hat with 701 favorites. It's strange how Roblox has literally made the same hat 5 times, but all of these other 4 hats that are not on sale are just the same thing that nobody owns. Like, what the heck? So the next one is crazy as well. So you see the robe link here, 3,300 Robux. It has been sold 40,000 times before going limited, and yes, it is a limited. It's a relatively cheap limited. If you saved up long enough, you could get it. And then you have the Bling Boys raiment for 618 million Robux. This is literally the same item twice. So the reason the Bling Boys raiment is so expensive is because it's actually really rare. You can see it only has 11 copies sold and there are only 3 people reselling it. And Roblox even mentions it in the description. They say it's ever so slightly different than the one we sold for 1 ticks, altered to fit on Bling Boy. Okay, so now this last one has to be the strangest one. Okay, so let's start up pretty simple. We have the Firefighter Helmet with 15,000 favorites. This is not that rare, it was a cheap ticket item back in the day. Then we have the same hat here called the Firefighter Helmet, released on August 2nd, 2007, but with only 516 favorites. Then we have another one, the Firefighter Helmet with 2,500 favorites. But the really interesting thing about this one is that this was actually broken as well, on top of it being like a duplicate. And back in the day, it had the mesh of an astronaut helmet. So let me see if I can pull up an old screenshot of it. So I found a working screenshot from all the way back in 2008, and you can see here it says Firefighter Helmet, and it's an astronaut helmet. And you can see it's a Roblox hat made by Roblox. This is such a cool Roblox avatar, by the way. Well, this item was broken for like 10 plus years. I don't know when it was fixed, but if we go to the same item today, it was fixed at one point. So Roblox went back on this item and fixed it, which is just strange because this is quite an unknown item. So I guess they went back and fixed it. And I don't think anybody owns these duplicates. So that is also really strange. But on that note, that was the video. So thanks for watching and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.